Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. So today we're doing the level 30 gladiator quest, the rematch. First Sword Mila is extremely upset due to a recent turn of events. Damn it all to the 7th hell, this is madness. It's Otis, he's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense, he has no motive to do so. Whatever I said about the man, he would never resort to using poison. The Alacran must be behind this. They have failed to kill him time and again, and now they're reaching out to their monetarist allies? I didn't want to believe Wyman when he said he had such influence, but... Wait, that's it. If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Wyman. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find Wyman. See what he can tell us. Aldous is many things, but he is not a murderer. Oh, just got done playing, doing the first stream for Fear 2, and I'm finally at least a little calm enough now to actually do something else. I was wondering when you might come along. Frankly, I'm surprised Aldous went so quietly. He ought to know there's no walking away from this. You really don't know, do you? Best I start at the beginning, then. Aldous is something of an enigma. He and Leovold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the Bloodsands. But he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few gil more. See, the average Olden loves a good Colosseum fight. And what better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So when it got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match-fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his wins were stricken from the record. Your guildmaster Mila got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death, too. 'Twas rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that he might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture, really, but it made Aldous look that much worse. In the end, Mila lost two of the most important men in her life, and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And Leovold? He tried to go it solo on the Bloodsands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save. Though judging from the look in your eye, I gather you still have your reservations. Fine then, though you can't blame me for doubting a man found in possession of Relgar's bile. 'Tis a vile poison, rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it, I hear. Gods only know why they'd give it to Aldous. Could go to their headquarters in Sepulchre in southern Thanaland and ask them direct, I reckon. I have an aversion to direct confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, should you have saved the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even, and that I hope it was all worth it. Southern Thanaland, they say. But yeah, it was just like, I mean, honestly, there's only so much scary horror stuff that I can personally even deal with at any given point in time, and Fear 2 just ratcheted up the horror level from the original game so much that I'd basically hit my limit in like the first hour and a half, and then I continued on for a little bit longer. Uh, just because it's like I wanted to get more of it, I wanted to get more done. I'll have to go through and finish it up some more. Finish it up probably on the next stream. But who knows when this will come out in comparison. So, I mean, this is a little bit more of the how I felt afterwards kind of thing. The constant like attacks by Alma and the changes in the ghosts that come out of nowhere and attack you. Ugh. It really messed with me pretty bad. And then the new enemies too. The guys that run along the walls and the and then the one guys that just kind of run about and bring back or reanimate the dead. And they just don't want to die. Oh wait, why am I doing that? I should just teleport, because I need to go back to Ulda. But I'm honestly glad that Spooktober is almost over and I'll be free from such game types for a while. Where have you been? Aldous has been given over to the custody of the Sacrarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. This poison, is it? You've proved that Alucard purchased it from the corpse brigade? Thank the gods you've done it. Quickly, must show it to the official presiding over his execution at Highbridge. Go, now! Yeah... I have nothing against the death penalty, but you have to make sure absolutely, without a doubt, that there is no coercion, no possible innocence. It needs to be something that is without a doubt the correct action. I mean, it's not a punishment. When the Supreme Court even decided to go and say that it was still a loud form. They even stated as much that it was not a punishment. It did not serve that purpose because it did not scare people away from committing crime. Rather, it was just a matter of bringing closure. The only reason they allowed it was to bring closure to victims' families. So, it's like it needs to be without any shadow of a doubt that absolutely they they are guilty and it's a worthy crime for it. The Sacrarium has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last... Huh? Who are you and what do you want? So this actually makes me feel good that we're stopping an execution for an innocent man. Yes, I know, it's an NPC in a game, but still, it makes me feel good. These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, the Sacrarium has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he will be executed forthwith. Don't waste your breath. Thal scales have always yield to wealth above all else, and Leovold spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, criminal, and you, what are you waiting for? Do it. Where did that... Aldous? Just couldn't stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. If gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine, since you two are so devout. Perhaps you'd be willing to offer yourselves in exchange? Mercy? Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death. I had a feeling the spectacle would draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. So, it's to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Mealy and others need you. Leave him to me. He had monk abilities. I figured with you having a name, you would be a lot tougher than that. But apparently not. Duty complete. Woohoo! Aldous. Aldous. You almost had me, Leovold. Stay back, I won't have your pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that. You ruined everything. Tell me, Aldous, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Leovold. It's over. Like hell's it is. I swear you'll never know peace. Not in this life or the next. Leovold, no! You know damn well neither of us will see Thal's realm. Let's go. Our comrades are waiting. Oh, Gladiators Guild. I'm glad you were there, Illusion. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alacran. If you ever considered the Colosseum, you'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you'd need a title that fits your prowess. Now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you? No, Leovold may be dead, but the Alucard are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Ulda's lovely ladies any longer. But I have faith that equally radiant beauties await me in distant lands. Aldous, Not another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword was permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Mila. I'm known to have this effect on the fairer sex. Should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might learn something of humility. But how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Your father would be proud of you, Mila. Don't ever change. Yes, there's one more thing. I wanted to say to you before I go, Illusion. 7 years ago, before my last match in the Bloodsands, I was given an offer, a sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Leovold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like, I made my choice, and in spite of all that came of it, to this day I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours, and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversity. And with that, I bid you all farewell. I better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's so much I want to. Why in the Seven Hills you're all looking at? This is a training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think it all takes a stand on the bloodstains of the sword and a stupid grin. No, it takes years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, an unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you and you alone who decides your destiny. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend? Aye! And that was the finale of the Gladiator Quest. That was the level 30 Gladiator Quest, the rematch. Thank you for watching this series of Gladiator Quest videos here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again over either on another YouTube video or maybe one of our many streams over on Twitch. Till then, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.